right, y'all, because get in here so we can talk about this latest episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Before we get started, make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on, and get down in these comments because y'all already know we're going to have to talk about it. And let's go ahead and get into it. Now, we kick it off as usual. We got a few little filler scenes. We got Rennie talking to her daughter about the birth. She basically let her daughter know that right after she give birth, it's going to be time for them to go back to school. We got Bambi on the phone with Sierra. They talking about the whole Amy situation. Sierra basically filling Bambi in about their argument around the Spices album release party. And then we got Yandy. She on the phone talking to Kendra about the girl in the blog situation with Jock. And we going to touch base on that a little bit later. The first full scene, we at Zane's birthday party. He having a pool party. Khaotic is there. I didn't know they was that cool, but I guess they building a friendship. They at his pool party acting a fool. Now, Ashley and Amy come walking up, and this is why I say I don't like Zane and why Zane be giving me a real bad disrespectful tease. Because as Amy and Ashley is walking up, he looking at Amy like he want a motherfucking... And so I think Khaotic had to call him out and was like, damn, bro, you sitting up looking at Amy like, damn, Amy, and here your wife is with Amy coming through. Not to mention, he commented on every other girl in the pool party, talking about, oh, so just because I'm married, that don't mean I can't look. Yeah, you can look, sir. You absolutely can look. Nobody is saying that you can't. It's the fact that you look, you comment, you slide about the mouth. You do a whole lot more than just looking when it comes to these women. And that's what I really just can't feel with you, because you know your wife is going to be the one that is going to feel the backlash of all of this here in a few episodes after this and everybody else starts seeing it. You know what I'm saying? So you could at least show her a little bit more respect. That's all I be saying. Now they all four talking. You got Zane, Amy, Ashley, and Khaotic, and they get started talking about Amy and Scrappy because, as we know, y'all, Khaotic and Amy kind of had a little thing going on back in the day. So Khaotic is questioning her about, so what's really going on with you and Scrap? What's really going on? Are y'all together? And that's my whole thing. Dang, why y'all always gotta say Scrap go with somebody just because he talked to him? It just gives me that Scrap is so childish because y'all always gotta make him go with somebody. Like, are we in high school? Scrap and her go together now. Like, what? Why they just can't be dating? What? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? It always gotta be he with somebody. But Amy's like, look, I'm dating. I'm here and there. I'm a little piece of everywhere. I already done said I'm not mad at Amy for that. Some people might look at Amy and be like, okay, that's crazy. But I mean, for real, she's single. She dating around. I don't agree with her dating Scrappy just because she's trying to get back at Bambi for dating her ex of over 12 years ago, because Bambi and Scrappy were married and they just got a divorce. So that's totally different. But baby, if that's what you want to do, if that's what Scrap want to do, really can't none of us say nothing about it. That's just what it is. Amy did come back at Khaotic and ask him what's going on with their YouTube channel, because Scrap and Khaotic once upon a time had a joint YouTube. Over the past couple of months, if y'all are fans of either of the two, you have seen where they did have the joint YouTube together, and Khaotic basically took Scrap off of the YouTube because he said Scrap wasn't putting in a lot of the work. He basically reiterated that on the episode last night. I've been waiting on this episode to air just to see how he was kind of going to address the whole situation of him and Scrap. But I commend Khaotic. If y'all, like, YouTubing is a lot of work, speaking from somebody that YouTubes now. It is a lot of work editing these videos, putting together the time. It's not just throwing a video up that y'all film. You have to edit that. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You have to do a whole lot behind the scenes before you can make a video ready to go up to be monetized, and then not to mention, you got to do a lot of work to build the channel up to get it to the point where it can be monetized. And if only one of y'all is doing the work, then I don't blame the other person for saying, you know what, this ain't for me. I'm going to go ahead and cut him from it. And then we'll just go ahead and keep doing what we doing over here. Because it speaks volumes that Khaotic was the one to be able to cut Scrap from the channel, seeing as how, it was in both of their names at one point. Khaotic, I just feel like he kind of got the knack for the whole YouTube thing and for the whole influencer thing versus Scrappy. He wants to be a rapper. He don't really want to do none of that. He dibbles and dabbles in it every now and then, but it's not fair to the person that you hitching yourself to, that they have to do all the work, and Scrappy think that he could just carry the channel by his name alone. That's all I'm saying. Ralo in the studio with Spice for the cast album. Of course, she got to ask him. You ain't asked some of the people on the damn cast, like Khaotic, but you got Ralo, who we ain't heard from in years. I guess what they say, he been in jail or whatever. But Spice, it be giving me a little bit that your hot pocket steaming. I mean, that's just, I'm going to just put it on out there. It be giving me that cool is on fat and it's looking for somebody to come on and swing through. If that's what it is, I'm not mad at you. But you got Ralo in there, and they get to talking after he lay down his verse. And it honestly sounds like the verse is going to be good. So I don't even know why I'm making a joke. Because from the little snippet we heard, I kind of feel like he's going in. He was on the beat. He sounded good on it. But they start talking about how Spice wants to do a rehearsal with everybody, but she don't think she gonna tell everybody that it's a rehearsal because so many people right now are beefing. So many people might not want to come if they know that, oh, this person gonna be there, this person gonna be there. But I just really don't think that's a good idea because you still stand a chance of you not telling people that this is a rehearsal, so they're not coming prepared. And a lot of people, you got to think, even though these are rappers and known singers and whatever they are, ego still plays a role in this. So if they're not prepared to come on live TV, even on a rehearsal standpoint and get up on this stage, a lot of them ain't gonna do it. And that just is what happened. And we're going to talk about that a little bit later as well. Ralo do give her some good advice. Just telling her, if you depending on everybody coming together, then it ain't going to work. I mean, that just is what it is because there's so many people that are against each other that are beefing. And that just is how the game go. But as long as me and you feel me? That's when I felt a little flirtation between the two. Because he like, you feel me? As long as me and you good, then, Spice, as long as I'm on your good side. She like, yes, Ralo, you already on my good side. And, I'm still working on my Spice, y'all. Don't go too hard on me. But it just give me a little flirtation with them too. And I really wouldn't be mad if we was to see something happen. And that just, that's the truth. Jock is talking to Mo about this video that they did. And, I don't know how I feel about this Mo girl. And that's much like how I don't know how I feel about most of the women that Jock bring around that he claimed only are working with him. And it don't mean nothing else going on. I don't, that's the whole thing with him. She comes in and she got this whole mentality of, well, I don't like how, I'm being portrayed. Let's back it up because first you come in here in this little bitty ass dress. Knowing what you're coming in here for the reason that you're coming to talk to Jock is because y'all just got caught up in this whole fiasco. And you come in here with this little bitty dress talking about you finna go on a date. Yeah, okay. Well, if you finna go on a date, then why is it that you have to keep on shoving in Jock's face? I look good. I mean, why? Is it because I look good? Is it because I'm fine? Is it because I look good? Girl, we all see that you cute. But we all also know that a bad attitude can destroy all that cute shit, okay? And that's what you really giving me. I can't even believe that she even starts saying some stuff like, I just feel like you or Kendra could have spoke up and said something like, what the hell? For one, you put that shit on Jock. Don't bring Kendra in it because she's an innocent party in this whole thing. And that's the worst thing that you can do is put any kind of blame on an innocent party when it comes to some stuff that you and Jock were doing. No, how about you could tell Jock he could have spoke up, or you could have fucking spoke up and cleared up what was going on. Why in the hell do she have to speak up and say anything? I hate that. I hate when people try to put expectations on the wife or on the husband when they're not even the ones that is creating the whole fiasco that's going on that they're caught up in. They just innocent bystanders and they done got pulled and wrapped up in some shit that they didn't have nothing to do with. You speak up. Furthermore, quit coming on here trying to make yourself, it's giving bird box. That's all I'm gonna say. You are giving bird in a box, honey. You clueless and you a bird on top of that because here you coming in here just eating the bait. You eating it alive on national TV with your little bitty dress on, trying to flirt with a married man, and it's not working out. Like, the whole thing, we can see all through it. I don't know if you think we can, but baby, most of us can see all through this. I don't even want to keep talking about it because Mo, I'm gonna tell you right now, makes me mad. Yandy calls Ericabanks and tells her that she basically got some for her. She wants her to be on the cast album. I guess Spice then gave her some type of authority to help with her because we all know Yandy does have a music and managerial background. So Erica tells her, yeah, she's in on it. And then we got a little clip of Rasheeda calling Kendra, but we don't know what the hell they finna talk about because apparently Mona ain't gave them enough money to pay their phone bill this month. They call getting disconnected. I don't know what kind of wireless connection y'all got down there, but y'all need to go ahead and switch over if this is going to keep happening in the middle of episodes. We need to know what the hell the tea is, and that just is what it is. Amy and Zane look like they on some type of stage, but they talking about Scrappy. And I don't know, this scene kind of gave me weird as well. I'm not saying that you can't be friends with your friend's person, your friend's spouse, because we know that Ashley and Amy, that's been their whole thing. They're coming on here as friends. But I don't trust Zane. I don't know what it is, y'all. I just don't trust the man. And I just really feel like he's up to no good when it comes to every woman. And if any woman give him the time of day, blow at him the right way, look at him the right way, blink at him the right way, then he's going to make a pass at you. And I don't really know if I want Amy to kind of begin having a friendship where she's spending a long time with him. Now, if it was just for the scene, I get it. But anything else, I want y'all to dead that. Rennie having her real baby shower, not this old ghetto ass shit y'all be trying to have her in around to the damn scenes, but she has her real baby shower in South Carolina where she's surrounded by her family. And you know, it honestly ain't a lot to talk about, but the only thing I love mentioning when I see Rennie in her pregnancy right now is that it looks so happy and genuine, and it just looks like it's supposed to be. Even Zach, he in her smiling, teeth white with his fine ass. He looking all happy. She happy. They kissing. And it just look like this baby finna come into a loving ass family. And I'm just not even mad at that for real. Sierra having an old video shoot for one of these damn songs she done created in the last couple months. And she thinks she a rapper now. I don't know. I thought she was doing it for fun. But now Sierra trying to talk that talk. But she having a video shoot. You got Khaotic there looking for her. We wouldn't know if it was Sierra video shoot as much as Khaotic was in there acting like he was running it because her ass is late. We also see Hurricane Chris. He there. I guess he's featured on the song. But one thing I'm going to say, because I love me some Hurricane Chris ever since that, hey, baby. And my thing of it is, too, Sierra, you always know when you know who these artists really are. Like, if you've been a fan, because you going to sit up here with them lips in your confessional. Y'all, my song features Hurricane Chris from his hit song, Hey Baby. The song was not called Hey Baby. It was Hey Baby. Listen, don't get me started, y'all, because that used to be my stuff. Don't come on here messing up this man's song name. Okay, it was not no Hey Baby. Hey Baby. A-Y. Ain't no H-E-Y. Kill all that. No, ma'am. We not even gonna let you rock with that. But my thing of it is, Hurricane, you couldn't get your hair retwisted. You knew you was coming on Love and Hip Hop being in Sierra video, and you couldn't get your hair retwisted. You knew you was coming on here on national TV, and you telling me you could not find nobody around to Louisiana to twist your hair up round to them edges to where it at least look neat. You look so crazy. And my thing of it is, you know, it'd be different when the men be having them wicks and they look like they not supposed to be neat and they not supposed to be done. This man got little dreads, meaning that somebody been caring for them, been retwisting them. You could not get a retwist. You on here and you want us to listen to you and all this. Hey, man, that's what we finna do, man. We ain't finna set up and let nobody tell us what we finna do. We finna get on her. We finna make this music. No, I don't want to hear none of that. You could not get a retwist before you came on here. I feel like you're not even taking me seriously, Kane. Kane Chris, you not even taking me seriously or my song because you came in here with your hair nappy. And I don't know what else to do. Sierra finally show up. All right, she finally show up late with the boyfriend. They come in and then she immediately get to talking about how people ain't paying her no attention. They dissing her in songs. She talk about the whole Amy situation, and that's why she wants to take rapping seriously. Since everybody else want to do it, she want to show that she can do it too. I do commend you a little bit, Sierra, but what I'm going to need for you to do is be for real. That's just it. I'm going to need you to be for real. Stick with cooking. Stick with all that other stuff. Your song is not too bad. It really ain't. But don't come on here thinking you finna do this shit for real. Just stick with doing this for fun. Let your man continue pushing that numbing cream, putting other people in the hospital because they get too numbed up and get tattoos big enough to where it put their body in the shock. Because at least y'all still gonna get y'all money from it because they done bought the cream. Go ahead and do what you've been doing. You know, that's the thing when you cross over and start doing this new stuff like music real late in the game. You don't really know what you're doing and you don't know what's coming with this whole thing. So just tread lightly and quit talking so much stuff, you know. But at the same time, I do want you to pop your shit just because Amy was popping hers in your face. So, you know, I'm 50-50 with it when it comes to Sierra and her rap career. That's it. And they shoot for 2 days. They have the nerve to have another scene where it's day 2 of Sierra's video shoot. And you see the same people there. Look like they finishing up. Sierra have her main little scene. She dancing. She doing her rap. And overall, it honestly wasn't too bad, y'all. I'm being a hater, but I ain't. Because the song did not sound bad. Do I think she got bars or any of that? No, absolutely not. And that's why I say that she needs to stick with doing this for fun and not trying to do this seriously. But as long as she do that, I feel like Sierra will be fine. Kendra meeting up with Jock, and they getting ready to have a meeting with Mo per his request about this whole video. And this is where, once again, I feel like the men always go wrong. What the hell do you want them two to meet up for? You the one that did a video or let a video be posted. You done let all this hype go on for days about the situation without dying it down. And now you want your wife to come and sit down with the girl that done pissed her off royally and them to have a conversation and try to hash it out so that you could kind of stay out of it. I don't understand that. Like, you the one that did it. Why can you not be the one to fix it? Why can you not be the one going between them two and making sure that lines aren't being crossed and that, you know, Mo understands the boundaries that your wife has? Why can it not be you? Why does it always have to be these women? And Kendra, you better than me, because with the caliber that Kendra has, I would not dare be putting myself in a position to be sitting down, almost wanting to fight these women, almost coming to blows, cussing these women out on national TV. There is no way. And you're an attorney and a realtor. You do things where you have to work with the public to make real money. Like, let these chicks be where they are. And I hate to say this, Kendra, but you did choose Jock. And you know what comes with Jock. I hate to say that statement. But this man was a whore before you married him. And to think that he was a whore before you married him. He was a whore right before y'all got married. Y'all was arguing about him being a whore before y'all walked down the aisle. And now you think that he's going to change and be this different type of man. It's unrealistic. Right? So Mo pull up, Jock go out and get her. Then here come Kendra coming out and they get to talking. And basically, Mo, you came out wrong in the first place because you defensive. You know that the video went up and you know what people saw in the video and what they're perceiving. And I don't understand why you just couldn't come on here and say, you know, my bad, Kendra. It just is what it is. Yes, I hate that happened. I get money with y'all family. Like, you know, I didn't mean for it to be like that. Here you come on here with this whole, well, it wasn't my fault and he should have said something and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, you are coming at this the whole wrong way. Kendra start going off, cussing you out, telling you, bitch, you done got money with my family. You done been in my house before. You better not ever come to my house again, bitch. And I don't care. And it's like, Kendra, you need to be quiet too. Go on in the house because all this hooping and hollering you doing is only looking worse on you. You're the one with the reputation. And take this shit round to the house. You out here on the street. Jock having to pull you in. Looking like you trying to run up on this girl. No, ma'am. We not finna do that. Only for Jock to put you in the house and pacify you. Then he come out here. Yeah, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about all that. But, okay, Mo, I'm gonna make sure I'm going to have security escort you back to your car. You shouldn't even came back out here with her ass. You should have gave security strict instructions on escorting her back to her car from inside the house or inside the studio, wherever the hell y'all at, with your wife. It's a slap in Kendra's face for you to put her in the house and pacify her. And then you coming back outside whispering to the girl that she has a problem with. That is crazy. Jog, we need you to do so much better. But honestly, I really don't even want him to do better. I honestly just want Kendra to leave him. And that's it. And that's all. Because she's going to end up ruining her whole career for him. Mark my words. Now, everybody's arriving for this cast album rehearsal that they don't know nothing about. Spice is the only one not there. She running late. Jock is sitting up already saying, you know, he hoped that this ain't no rehearsal, no performance, none of that, because he's not doing it. He's like, it ain't even no song. What the hell we rehearsing? And that was my whole thing too. Like, Spice, why do you want them to already have a rehearsal and all of them ain't even laid they vocals, laid they verses, or none of that? So what are we rehearsing? But I guess she wants them all to kind of feel their stage presence and stuff on stage. Bambi get there, and basically she's talking about the whole Amy disc, and she's asking, like, are we all dissing each other on here? Like, because I heard that him and Amy were a thing, and if they're dissing me, I'm dissing them. I don't blame you, Bam. Come on back at it. For real, especially if Amy's sitting up popping her shit, thinking she's cute with Scrappy, then you better come back and you better pop yours too. I'm just mad because, hold on, we gonna get to it in a minute. I was finna get ahead of myself. Now, Spice finally gets there, and she tells them officially that this is a rehearsal. She's expecting everybody to get up and play their part, do their verse. A couple of them is complaining about it, but basically, Khaotic goes first. He gets up there, and I think he's the only one that actually knows his song and gets up there and performs it fully. Rasheeda gets up there. She don't know her words. Zane hop his ass up there. He all excited to get on stage. Don't know a lick of the words of the song. Like, you could tell that they just freshly recorded this shit and they learned none of the damn words. Well, how the hell do y'all think y'all gonna perform it if y'all don't learn the words? You know, Rasheeda, you and that comb over is fire. Your hair is fire right now. The outfit fire. But you not knowing the words, ridiculous. That's all I'm saying. Amy goes and she go ahead and tell them, yeah, I'm dissing Bambi and Sierra. Them is the only two that I'm dissing. And she goes on ahead and does her verse. And I'm not going to lie, Amy's verse does slap. I'm not going to lie, she does good. Bambi goes next. And at first, Bambi tried to say she didn't want to go. But then I guess after she heard Bambi's diss, she's like, you know what? Let me go ahead and go up here and pop my shit too. But where you messed up at, Bambi, and where you lost all of us, is you get up here and you started off with straight out of the hot tub on them. Now, why in the hell did you have to throw the hot tub comment in? Rasheeda and Kirk caught us straight, didn't they? I'm talking about Rasheeda sitting there bopping her head like, you know, she cool with the whole thing. Like, she can't really say too much, but you know it came right back to the forefront of her when you said straight out of the hot tub. Because, of course, in her confessional, Rasheeda's like, now, Bambi, why the hell you had to bring up the hot tub? So now I see you, but you didn't have to say that. And you didn't. I didn't even understand. Well, I guess it comes from you calling out all the bad stuff you done did on Love and Hip Hop so nobody else can call you out first. But, baby, that was really crazy that you chose that as your line coming out when you supposedly going at Amy. Amy wasn't even nowhere around when it came to that. That's just really crazy. But I will give it to Amy in regards to whose diss went harder. I'm sorry. If it comes to Bambi or Amy, I'm giving it to Amy anytime. Scrappy, he don't want to perform because he says he doesn't feel like his song is done yet. So he don't perform anything. And basically, Spice tells everybody that she wanted to do this to make sure that everybody's prepared and to see how they're all going to cohesively do together on this cast album. Baby, it's going to be a mess. And that just is what it is. It's going to be a hot mess. At least we end the show off with some good news. We see Rennie going into labor. She ends up having her baby. And it just looked like she's in such a happy, peaceful place. She got all her family there. Her kids is there. They all look like they loving on the baby. It just looks really beautiful. And I'm happy that we could wrap it up on a nice little neat bow like that at the end of the episode. Rennie, it looks like it's going to be taking a break because she says she's going to be gone for a while being mama. But she'll be back soon. But y'all make sure to get down in these comments and let me know what y'all thought about the episode. Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn your post notifications on because y'all know y'all don't want to miss when I come back with the next one.